So guys, today I'm going to try something here. You see this front here, and did you guys know there's a sensor behind here? Well, I always like how I put the black chrome emblems on, but I don't like how this emblem is like bright chrome. And there's nothing to really, you can swap it out, like I said, because there is a sensor. So I'm going to try to put a light tint on the whole unit there, to kind of give it the, kind of like what I did here with the side markers. I can apply it over the whole thing and I'll see if it changes how the sensor works. I don't know how sensitive it is, but like I said, I have some 35% tint I'm going to use. You can get 20% to really darken it up, but I want to see if the 35% will affect it, if it'll still work. So let me go ahead and show you what my thoughts are on this, and we'll get started. So here's some leftover tint that I've had from previous projects. So pretty basic here. It's an easy design. This is a big rectangle. You pretty much just wet install it and then use an X-Acto knife to cut the edges. Use a little bit of heat so it sticks really well and squeegee all the water out. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is going to mess it up. I've seen other people do this, but I haven't got feedback if it actually messed it up or not. So the first thing you do is want to clean it really well, of course. So I cleaned it up here, and I'll show you, and I don't drive a whole lot, as you guys probably remember, but there's a lot of chips. Like there's a big chip in it already. There's one over here. There's a little one up here. So like I said, this area, obviously, because it's so big, I mean, this plastic piece is designed to protect the sensor. That's why the Acura puts it on there. So it's doing its job. But I mean, a nice piece of vinyl will do a good job to protect it as well. So just clean it up really well. It's the first thing you want to do. So I cleaned it up, sprayed water on it, and then just kind of rough cutted the vinyl around it. And so that's all you're going to do. And then you're just going to squeegee all this water out. And this will take some time. I use a little trim tool and I'll squeegee all the water out and then take an X-Acto knife and gently run it along the edge of the plastic. And then I'll use a blow dryer to go over the whole thing and stick it down. I'd stay away from a heat gun just because those get really hot on plastic. A blow dryer will do just fine. That's just my advice. But like I said, even if this doesn't work, a good idea is to use a clear 3M vinyl for this. And that shouldn't have an issue for sure, to protect it. Like I said, those sensors are a lot of money. So another level of protection. So let me go ahead and show you. Okay guys, so I wrapped it all using this blow dryer here. Like I said, I'd highly recommend that. And just use the trim tool. You can use a rubber one, it's probably a little bit better so you don't scar the vinyl. And then I just tuck the edges. You can see here, not the cleanest on the edge, but I'm fine with that. Like I said, you can't even tell, but it definitely does give it a more smoked out look. Very subtle. Like I said, this is a 35% tint, but I'm more curious to see if it's going to mess up the sensors or not. So like I said, I'll drive around a while with this, see how it responds, all that kind of stuff, and do an update video to let you guys know if it did change anything, not to do it, you know. But as far as the look goes, I think it looks really sharp. Like I said, it just smokes it just enough to resemble the side, all the black chrome emblems, if you can see there. Kind of like that. Like you can still see it's chrome just like this, but it has a darker look to it. And like I said, that's 35%. Has a more aggressive look. So I'm hoping it doesn't mess it up. Like I said, I don't know. 35% is light, but sometimes these systems are really touchy as far as any debris gets on it. I know it can mess them up. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted on that. But like I said, there's no other option really to get it a little darker like that, being that it is a sensor behind there. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Again, stay tuned for an update video and I'll run this for a little bit and see if it really changes any of the parameters of that sensor. Okay, so I hope everyone's doing good out there, staying safe. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, leave them below. I'll get back to you. If you haven't, please subscribe. I have videos coming out weekly. Appreciate all the guys' support. I really do. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody.